All right, Coach, coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. All right, T, let's try. All right, T. Kill. Come. Hey, turn it up. Yo, go. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Ekeler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check nickel. 6-6, pull it high. Alert 3. Please grip.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
I'm letting you know right.
Running on first down, Ekeler. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5. 44, Mike, 44. Don't get nervous. 40. Gone. You draw Corker.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Buying time to us. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Yes. Hey, Haywood. And shoot.
Off play action. Herbert. He wants it all for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Curtis Samuel his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a handoff here to his running back. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Yellow.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
15.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Tackle made by Joey Bosa. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
A Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And it's 3rd down.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Going deep here for Allen. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Mike, 54. Cover. 80 weapons. Hey, Charlie. Rock it. Go.
To throw again. Herbert. Powell on the catch. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Let's go. 10 Lobo. Mike, 54. Here we go. Let's go.
Completes it to Powell. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
44 to Mike. Watch the slant. Deuce. General West. Hey, Echo.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Jumper, team spill. 44, Mike. Bravo. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Hey, Sam off. Come. Hit it.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Check it out, Reed. Greystone travel. Go. Ready.
Back to throw. Herbert. Gates with a grab. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. 65. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch it. Hey, seam 6. D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. You. Way to go.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Stay with your man. Go. Hey, high 7. 54. In your face. Mike's 5'4", Mike's cut. Be crippled.
From the gun, Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready? Mike Popo. All day, every day, any day. Shit.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, exit.
44, Mike, 44. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Go. 5.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
At the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
I know he ain't got it.
Get it.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
In less than a yard.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Topper! Hey, lock it.
Shoot. On 4th down, Herbert. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Herbert, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's first and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
X3, 218, chopper.
Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. Bang, bang, bang.
But I...
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
On the
So
set.
not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Go.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
Second down and inches. Open is Powell. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Break.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, orbit.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Big rip.
Second and 5. He'll have a first down past the 40. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready.
This quarterback now 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down.
Five.
From the gun, Herbert. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Jim, 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 Jim. Kill.
You draw quarters. Look at me. Go. Get it.
Looking to throw. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a second and long.
Set. 10 Lobo.
54. Mike, 54. Sounds up.
61. Matchbox lights.
Check three.
Hey, Delta.
Second and 15. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Off the play fake. Herbert. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Ty Long now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Kill. Whip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
I'm coming after you.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
They're running it. Check the backer.
80 weapon. Clear. They go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's going to be caught by Samuel. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
In your face.
On the ground, it's Eckler. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
SOS.
General West.
SOS.
And 54.
Off play action. Herbert. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Throw left side complete. It's Powell. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. One quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Uchenna Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season. after the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to air one. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
Well, I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Yellow! I'm going blue, lady!
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Shit!
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow! I'm going, lady!
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted them, that weren't happy with that field goal. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 54's Mike, 54's Mike.
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 50. Yep. Mike 54. Hey, watch the slant. Watch.
Ready, go. Buzz.
54. Mike 54.
Cut.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Go. Get it.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes to throw. Avoids him at the 40. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
64.
Now with a first down and more. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. He'll look to throw. Allen's got it complete. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready? 30 base.
Mike, go. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up.
Hey, shoot. Play.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
On the double.
44.
Hey, Charlie.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. 36. 44.
Ready? Set, go.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 7-yard line.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Kansas City, their hopes of a 500 season stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.